Part B. Direction. In this part of the test, you will hear longer conversations. After each conversation, you will hear several questions. The conversation and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen.
Questions 31 through 34. Listen to a conversation between 2 students.
Hey, Jeff, you headed for the library too?
Yeah, been working there about a week now.
Really? Doing what?
Well, all the books people take off the shelves, my job's to sort them and put them back where they belong.
Doesn't sound too hard.
No, and getting to see all those books comes in handy. Like books I could use for research papers. Books I didn't even know about until I had to shelve them.
Seen any books on Emily Dickinson? I'm writing a paper on her.
Yeah, there's a whole shelf, just of her poems. And also books by other authors about her poetry.
Oh, could you show me?
Sure. Follow me on in to the information desk at the back of the library. That's where I sit when I'm not shelving books, to help people find books they need.
Information desk? I didn't know there was one back there.
Well, hardly anybody does. Usually people go to the front desk, so I'm just sitting back there by myself. It can get a little boring, because I'm not supposed to play computer games or anything. But they let me do my homework when I'm not helping someone. I've gotten a lot done.
Sounds good. Hey, are they hiring anybody else?
Yeah, you interested? After I show you those books on Emily Dickinson, I can introduce you to my boss.
Number 31. What are the students mainly talking about? Number 32. What does the man do with the books at the library? Number 33. What does the man do at the information desk when he is not busy? Number 34. Why does the man offer to introduce the woman to his boss? Questions 35 through 38. Listen to part of a discussion in a drama class.
The producers of a play have always had to work hard to bring people into their theater. The work of generating interest with the public is as old as theater itself. And yes?
As old as theater itself? Are you referring to the dramas staged in ancient Greece?
That's right. I know in an earlier class we discussed the dramatic festivals held in ancient Greece, but what I didn't mention then was that before each festival, a huge public meeting was held in the city. And during these gatherings, the playwrights and actors would speak about the plays they were about to perform. Or consider what happened in the days of Shakespeare some 400 years ago, when London was crowded with theaters. One tactic that kept those theaters filled was flags. Each theater would raise a flag on a day it was holding a performance. The flags were raised high enough to be visible in downtown London, enticing people to come to the theater.
Things really have changed. The other day, I saw an ad for a production of Hamlet in the newspaper, and then when I went to check my email, I saw another ad for the production on a website.
Here in the United States, it's gotten to the point that the budget for purchasing advertising and publicity is a significant part of the cost of a production. But it is a part of the production. You do have to sell tickets.
Number 35. What aspect of the theater is the discussion mainly about? Number 36. According to the professor, what would usually occur before the presentation of ancient Greek plays? Number 37. In London during Shakespeare's time, how did theaters attract an audience? Number 38. What does the professor imply about the cost of advertising for theatrical productions in the United States? This is the end of Part B.